Courtney, you've got some really good stats on Black entrepreneurship. We were talking about in
Yeah.
terms of the breakdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I found it to be quite interesting when I was looking at entrepreneurship, and it said that white individuals are at 70.9% leading in entrepreneurship. And then Hispanic or Latinos is 14.3%. And then Asian is 6.2%. And then Black or African American is at 6% in entrepreneurship. And so, as an entrepreneur myself, and not seeing other entrepreneurs that look like me, I want to be the change I want to see in the community. And that's why it's so important for me to continue to make sure that Change One is a success, and to continue to keep partnering with companies like yours to make sure that we have visibility and that we are impacting the community the best way we know how, and optimizing, like you said, all of the things that are currently already out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that. Well, definitely there's those unique challenges that you've experienced as a person of color and an entrepreneur, especially in the nonprofit sections. Even though that 6% number is there, I bet it's even much lower for a person that has been through what you've been and then operating a nonprofit. I bet that's even lower. So kudos to you
Yes.
for getting out there and putting that stake in the ground. I know that so many people would say, well, why don't you just join another nonprofit or this and that? But the unique experiences that you bring to the table because you've lived through both sides of that coin, and you're able to share that empathy to the kids that come through. I want to talk about the vision for Change One. What's your vision for Change One in the next 5-10 years?
Yeah, so currently with Change One, we provide training to young people on how to utilize their voice to impact policies and procedures and legislation, to improve the child welfare system. We also host a Thanksgiving celebration every year for children in foster care, because there is an overrepresentation of children of color in the foster care system, and they're placed in homes that don't look like them. So sometimes they're ripped from their culture, their traditions, unintentionally. And so we want to make sure that if they don't have a seat at anyone's table, they always have a seat at Change One's table. We want to make sure that those that are in group homes and shelters and not in family settings, that they feel like they have a family each and every year during the holidays. And we provide case management services to young people that have transitioned out of the foster care system. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, if you don't have a mom and a dad to go back to during the Christmas holidays or spring break, you know, it's kind of hard to navigate adulthood when you're in college. And so, you know, we provide support services around helping those that, you know, just need a place to go, you know, during those break times from college. We support young people, you know, that are new mothers that, you know, haven't seen an example per se of how to be a mom. And you know, we want to make sure that they're the best mother and father that they can be, you know, and providing that mentorship and guidance. And so we really try to meet the needs of the young people and what they're facing right then and there. That can be social emotional skills, that can be even just life skills, like how to wash your clothes, how to cook a meal, how to grocery shop, you know, those basic things that sometimes people take for granted. And so that's what we currently do. But we're a team of 2.5. And so I'm so thankful for our small team, but we need to build capacity. So that we can continue to meet those large numbers in our community. So we are wanting to find board members that have the time to roll up their sleeves and to help us with fundraising and help us with just building a sustainable capacity in our community.
Right.
Because we believe that young people are our future. So we have to invest in our young people and make sure that we have quality services for them. And so the services that we ultimately want, like our 5-year goal.
I want to talk about that, the dream. Let's talk about the vision.
Yes, our vision, our 5-year goal is to have a one-stop drop-in center for young people.
Right.
That one-stop drop-in center, we want it to feel like a home. We want it to feel like a safe haven. We want it to be a place where that we're addressing food insecurities and they can come and get food from our food pantry, that they could learn how to cook. And we have cooking classes, that they learn how to wash their clothes. And we have a laundry facility where they can learn those most basic skills. Because it's one thing to talk to someone in a class setting about it.
Right.
And it's another thing to actually have hands-on experience. And so we need a one-stop shop where, those young people can experience that with mentorship from people in the community. And so that is our vision for them to, be able to have a computer lab where they could do job searching, build a resume, understand what their strengths are and what they bring to the table. And for us to be able to just build a community, just have a place where they could go and feel safe. I think that as a young person, it's hard for them when they are homeless and transitioning from foster care to go to Salvation Army or the Arch. Like, those are amazing organizations, but those are adult individuals dealing with homelessness, and youth dealing with homelessness is different from adults dealing with homelessness. And so, we want young people to be able to finish high school, finish college, and go into, a trade or a full-time job, and they need a place that they can go to for that. And so that's what our vision is for us to have a one-stop shop for youth in our community to meet their critical needs so that they can be contributing members of our society.